Hey, welcome everyone. It's time for another landscape. I'm mixing some black in my some green here. I'm going to do a similar painting I did the other day where I laid all the dark colors in first. Things that I like to be trees and bushes. Let's start with the horizon, maybe a little below halfway here. We'll put the horizon in here, and I'm going to definitely have a mountain back here, but let's put in some like a hill over here coming down the valley. We'll have a valley right in here. This is acrylic paint, and we'll put let's put some cool trees out here, pretty big, tall, coming down this hill. I want this hill to look, close. There's some trees, and then we'll have some trees up here. I'm going more for impressionism here, so I'm just kind of laying the paint in very loosely. Those will be trees, and I don't know what color. Maybe we'll put water back there. Let's put a little lake back there. I have some blue here. It's I can't think of it. The main color blue. I just put a little white in it to lighten it up. I'll probably lighten more. This is I'm gonna have to look. I'm having a break. There we go. We got some water. Maybe I'll sneak that water through here. We'll put a little like waterfall here, and then have a river coming out here. There we go. That looks. Let me keep laying some. We'll lay some bushes in here on the water's edge, and this side of the river we'll have a hill right here. That's enough bushes. I'll probably put a tree here. I could do that later on. We'll put a tree going up here. Let me put some light color. I'm just grabbing a little bit of yellow ochre and Naples yellow, and I'm going to put in some groundwork underneath these trees here. A light color so my bushes show up, and the same thing over here. I didn't rinse my brush off, so there's some green mixing in that Naples yellow. I'm also letting some of the dark green mix into the grass. Just to get some different tones in here. Time for the mountain. A bluish mountain, bluish gray. Peak there. right on the water edge. Looking good. I'm going to make this really a little lighter green, so it actually looks like grass down here. This paper I'm using is special paper that you can acrylic. You can use it for any medium, watercolor. I found out people tend to like to buy this art on paper rather than canvas, I've been noticing. So I'm going to start doing a lot of paintings on this acrylic paper. Let me a brand I got. I bought Canson. It's a nice paper. It comes, you get 30 of them in this booklet, and it's a multimedia, mixed media, so it does have some kind of grain on it for painting, and you could use it for that media. I think it even says you can use it for markers, so I need a little bit more titanium white. This is looking really good. I like how it impression kinda. There we go. I just buy white. I use a lot of white, so I just bought this damn titanium white. This stuff is really good. It mixes very well into the paint. With acrylic paint, you got to kind of work your sections as you go. You could see I kind of hesitated, and now I'm trying to make this white turn green, but the green already kind of dried. But you can wet your brush a little and get it wet again. Be very careful not to wet the paper too much. Or you can just add more green to it. Because I do want this to be green down here. I like having multiple colors in here, the different tones of green, you see. I got some light. Let's do the sky next. I have a really light blue that I got from Artist Loft. It's not the most expensive acrylic paint, but I like the tone of the blue. It was really a light. It would look a sky blue, so I bought it. You know, when you buy Artist Loft paint from Michael's, it's a lot cheaper than the Liquitex and Amsterdam, and but it still works good. I tend to mix better colors to improve the quality of the paint. So the white that I'm mixing into it is actually that Amsterdam white, which is a really good paint. So it helps the light blue. Makes the light blue a little better quality. I like this style of painting where you paint around your paint around everything. it gives it a cool look. I like it because it makes it look more like a painting, you know. I like when a painting looks like a painting. That's the way I like it. Thanks for watching. Somebody's watching here. Thank you. It's Tuesday here, and actually it's afternoon now. Nikki, hi. Etap Nick. Pack God. She asked a question there. Can I have mod? Are you so good? Marianne, good to see you. How you been, Marianne? I missed you. I missed my Marianne. Marianne, she's been watching me for over a year now. Really done a lot of cool stuff lately, Marianne. I don't know if you caught all of it. I've been doing portraits, flowers again. I've been adding more trees into my landscapes. I've been really improving my art because summer's coming, and I'm going to go out and sell them again at the farmers markets. Let me put the microphone in now. I think my iPad is charged. Here, I'm going to put the mic in so I don't talk so loud. Good to see everybody in here. It looks like it's just one person now, but thanks for the likes. So I've gotten this so far in 13 minutes. Looks really nice. I'm going to put a little waterfall right there where the water separates here. Right in here, a waterfall. Let me finish the sky. I want to finish this before it dries. I kind of want these to look like clouds up here rolling on a light sky. Let's see if I can accomplish that. Somehow gray got in there. There we go. It looks pretty good. I found my board to tape the paper down to the board so it stays flat. This is looking really good. I'm going to reshape this to look like a evergreen tree here. There we go. Let's just make these look like the end of trees. Now that I got the sky done, shape them just a little. Okay, let me shut this light up. Too bright. There we go. All right, it's looking good. I got it all covered now. Now I can start designing it. Thanks for missing me, Marianne. It's been a while. Where you been? I'm gonna mix a little brown and black and put underneath here. So it looked dirt. I have a lot of colors, different colors in this. And a little brown underneath these bushes too. Whoops. Grabbed too much black there. There we go. Cool. And now I'm going to fix these bushes a little. Raise them up just a bit. Blend them into the dirt. Into grass here if we want. Doesn't that look cool? Simple landscapes, but they're fun. I like how the mountain came out like a grayish, but I used blue and black to make that gray. It looks really cool. Let the waterfall in now. So me and Lisa are playing another live today. The Rick and Lisa Experience at 3 o'clock. Guess what, Marianne? I get my new iPhone today. This is a 10. I get the 16. I think I'm going to start recording on my new phone. It has more memory and it'll look a lot clearer. The quality of that phone is just unbelievable. Lisa records our songs on her. She has the 15 and it just sounds amazing. So I'm going to use it for recording my artwork. There's just a little bit of water there, just to show flowing from back here. And I might as well use the paint on this here and make it look like it's flowing. There we go. See, because sometimes this thing goes in and out of focus. This is a really cool landscape. It's almost on the edge of Impressionism. I kind of like it. Let me reshape these bushes now. When I first just kind of laid the color in there for the idea, but now we can come here and like make some designs. We could put some trees in here if we wanted. Things that look like trees. Because I like to highlight. I'm going to highlight all this dark stuff. It's going to all get highlighted with colors. I like that the water's right on the mountain there. You don't see that too often. You see it here in Washington. We have all these that are kind of like this. The mountains would be really close to the water. The Puget Sound. And I'm going to try and make the water line small so it looks far away back there. So if you were in Washington right now, you would possibly see a ferry going across the water right there. They go from island to island out here, Washington. The ferries are fun to go on. I think I have a few pictures of the ferry. I'll put them on my post so you can kind of see. I know what it's like to live in the Midwest. You don't have stuff like this. You don't see the ocean. So you take it for granted when you live here by the water. So if you notice, I made these lines really small back here because you want this to look farther away than up here. So you make things a little smaller. That's looking pretty good. So I do, before I got all the way up till I got through March, April, and May to get a bunch of these done for the art shows, because when I put them on canvas, the canvases take up too much room. So I'm going to start selling it on this paper. It's easier to get framed as well. And then you just put a little plastic sleeve on it, then you can price it, and I can leave all these like on my table and through them all. So plus it's going to save me a lot of room. If you came to my house, there's canvases everywhere. In every closet, every room. I even have them in the bathroom over here. So I'm going to have to start painting on paper for a while. I'm thinking about throwing away all my canvases, just taking them to the dump, just to make room. All right, here we go. I want to put a tree here now. Do I want to use a fan brush? That's the question. I'll use a fan brush as long as I can make it look like impressionistic. Let's put it right here. Okay. I want to have one out here too. And I want to put one on the edge here. Landscapes are so much fun. You can really learn a lot by watching me, and I think you could do this. It's not that difficult. If you take your time, just like I'm doing, and do the same steps that I'm doing, because that looks cool. That's a big tree there. I got to put one next to it though to even it out. There we go. Wow. This is amazing. I like those points. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points sticking up into the sky. Looks cool. Got to get some stuff going in your paintings that are vertical, you know, like going this way. You know, for this is pretty good. This is 30 minutes in, and I think that's all I want to put in this one. So I'm going to start getting some colors ready to highlight the trees here. I like the dark look, so I'm going to make a dark green first for my trees. Because I want it to be a little colorful too, so let's start with this tree here. That was Lisa. She's making sure I'm coming at 2 o'clock. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want that green, so I'm going to lighten it up a bit with some Winsor Newton yellow. It's not my favorite yellow, but if you mix it, it's okay. think I'm just going to highlight the one side first and then go from there. 'Cause highlighting trees, it's kind of difficult. So if you just highlight one side of it, it won't do bad for you. Leave this one, the lower left section, a little dark here, so maybe the light's coming down on it here. Let's see how that looks. It's not bad. It's not my green. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I have to use the fan brush. These bushes are just too small for that big brush. So I want to make this kind of like grass in here. This way. Do 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 do. It's kind of going to be a dark painting. It's kind of like what I wanted though. Okay. Oops, excuse me. I think I'm going to make this rocks over here. But I'll put a tree. We'll put another tree down here. Very cool. Let's put some of that color up here. Like maybe there's another tree back here poking out. Wow, that looks amazing now. That green there, I made this, I added some blue to it and white into this dark green to get that color for the evergreen. Look how cool this looks over here. I'm going to make this all like rocks and like dirt. Hey Barbara, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm going to lighten up these bushes here. I think it'll look better. I like this color I mixed for these evergreen trees. It's a blue-green. And what I'm going to do is add a little yellow to it. And white. And really brighten up this grass here. I want this grass to kind of stand out more. Yeah. I really like highlighting now. I'm getting better at it. It takes a little practice. And what's cool, you could put flowers down here with the fan brush. I'll pick another color. I'll pick a light blue. And we'll put like flowers in this dirt. Just like that. You could put some flowers on top of these bushes. Just a few. Wow. I'm going to have a trail coming down from here to the water. So that'll be fun. Let's do that right now. I like doing trails. We'll have this trail coming out of the trees here. All the way down to the water. Look at that. That's amazing. That is so cool. I'm going to put a trail on the other side. Because when you go to the park, we have a park here called Discovery Park, and it's so cool. There's trails everywhere. So you might as well put them in your paintings. It just adds a lot of imagination to the painting. You know? This is really cool. So Barbara, you came in a little late, but I decided to start doing some painting paper, mixed media paper. So when I go to sell this summer at the farmers markets, I'm going to sell them on this. A lot of people like to buy them on paper rather than buying a thick canvas, you know. And then I won't have to have much art around. It'll be easier to manage. I'm getting a new phone today. And me and Lisa are playing clock today. Yeah, they're easier to frame too, exactly. You can almost frame these yourselves. I just left Michael's. I just bought this paper. It's 14 by 17, which is a decent size. It's comparable to the 16 by 20 that I use a lot. And being a little smaller, the videos don't last, you know, because it's less paint I gotta fill in, so it goes a little quicker. Like this is almost done. Canvas pads. You can buy canvas pads to that are nice. Oh, to put under the paper to get the canvas feel. I'm not sure what you mean, but I think I'm gonna do more elements in here, and then that's it. I'll put a few rocks down here, not that big, just to have something in the corner here. Got trail there, trail there. I'm just gonna barely hit my mountain to get a little bit of features on there. Probably didn't even need it, but at least it's got some shape now. Alright, let's see. What can I do here? We'll put brighten it up just a little so it looks cool. I like that. Some different tones in here. All right, I'm kind of digging it. Oh, it's raining outside. Wow. This looks really cool. All right, I'm going to do my rock here. Just some simple there. I think that's all I'm going to do, guys. And put a few birds up there. I'll have to go to an old liner brush here. I let a brush in the water bucket and it mashed all the horsehair on there. I think this will work. Yeah, so me and Lisa, we had some recording issues yesterday with YouTube. It shut us off on the live. Sometimes with her phone, if someone calls on her phone while we're recording, it shuts it off. It interrupts the video. But that's not what happened. Something else happened. But so we ended that, and then we started a new one. So we actually did kind of 2 lives yesterday. All right, there's the birds. I think I'm going to keep one simple. I like the way it looks. It looks very natural to me. Sometimes I like this, you know, the realistic look. And I didn't have any complaint with this paper today. It actually worked really well, this paper. I just bought this tape too, this blue tape. It's a paint tape. They have it at Michael's. It's only like $5 for like a whole roll of. Let's sign it. There we go, guys. I'm leaving it like that. When I put these on X, I cut the sky out a little more. I noticed when I put the picture on and cut out a lot of the sky, like bring it down to about here, get some of the bottom out. I won't be able to do it because I signed it there, but if I shorten the painting, it gets a lot more likes on X. So, like the full painting, you know. Let me take the tape, the sides and the bottom, and let's see what it looks like. So when you paint on paper, you'll get this little border now around the edge of the painting. It's going to make it look like how watercolor art looks like. So look at that. Isn't that cool? Let me get it in focus. So look at the quality of that painting. I can't wait to get my new phone. It's not going to go out of focus like this. Unbelievable. It won't go in focus. There we go. Look at the quality of that. I think that's a better quality picture than on a canvas. Just because you can see the border around the edge now. That is really cool. So just an idea, if you want to get some of this tape, it's a painter's tape, okay? It's the stuff that comes easy. And it's easy to rip with your fingers. I got this board at Michael's a long time ago. They're kind of expensive. They're like $30. It's worth it. You can throw it on your easel. See, I have on my easel there. Alright guys, let me see what this is. I might do a quick, I'm going to do another one. And it's not going to be a landscape. Maybe I'll do a quick flowers or a portrait. Yeah, I want to try flowers on this, see what happens. Alright, I'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Marianne, I'm glad to see you again. A sheet of canvas. Oh yeah, I have some of those sheets of canvas. Yeah, I didn't really like them though. Let me see, I got some here because they're smaller. I mean, yeah, if this one, I got this one because it's bigger, but those sheets of canvas only come like an 11 by. I know what you're talking about. I have some somewhere here. Yeah, it's canvas paper. It comes in pads. There's like in the pad. They're a little thicker. They don't curl. That's why they don't curl like this paper does. So you don't need to tape those down. If I wouldn't have taped this down, it would have started bubbling everywhere and curling. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. I'll see you in a little bit. Let me make one highlight. I didn't even make any highlights on this painting. It came out great. I like the quality of that around it now. It really enhances the painting, having that order. Being an original painting. That's amazing. I'll see you guys in a